Did you know that 85% of people worldwide are unhappy in their jobs? 85%. That's not just a statistic, that's millions of people waking up every day feeling stuck, unfulfilled, or just plain meh about their careers. And here's the kicker. Building a career you actually love doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it's surprisingly simple. Now, I know what you're thinking, simple. Yeah, right. If it were simple, everyone would be doing it. But here's the thing. Most people overcomplicate it. They get stuck in analysis paralysis, chase the wrong goals, or believe myths that keep them spinning their wheels. But not you. Not today. Because by the end of this video, you're going to walk away with a clear, actionable roadmap to start building a career that lights you up on. That doesn't just pay the bills, but makes you excited to get out of bed in the morning. Sound good? Let's dive in. All right, so here's what we're covering today. I'm going to break this down into 3 simple steps here. Just 3 that will help you build a career you love. These aren't just fluffy ideas. They're practical, proven strategies that have worked for me and thousands of others. Here's the roadmap. 1. Clarify your why. Because if you don't know why you're doing something, you'll never stick with it. 2. Play to your strengths. This is where we figure out what you're naturally good at and how to turn that into a career that doesn't feel like work. 3. Take imperfect action. Because waiting for the perfect moment is the fastest way to stay stuck. And don't worry, I'm not just going to throw these steps at you and leave you hanging. I'll walk you through exactly how to apply each one, with examples, tips, and even a few quick wins you can start implementing today. So grab a notebook, a cup of coffee, or whatever fuels your brainstorming sessions, and let's get started. Step 1. Clarify your why. Here's a question for you. Why do you want a career you love? Is it because you want more freedom, more money, more creativity? Or maybe you're just tired of feeling like you're wasting your potential. Whatever your reason, it's important to get crystal clear on it, because your why is your anchor. It's what's going to keep you going when things get tough, and trust me, they will get tough. Building a career you love isn't always a straight path, but if you know why you're doing it, you'll be able to push through the challenges. Let me give you an example. A few years ago, I was working a job that looked great on paper, but left me feeling completely drained. I kept telling myself, this is just how it is. Work isn't supposed to be fun. But deep down, I knew there had to be more. So I started asking myself, why do I want something different? And the answer was simple. I wanted to feel alive again. I wanted to wake up excited about my day, not dreading it. That why became my North Star, guiding every decision I made from that point forward. So, your first task is this. Take out a piece of paper and write down your why. Don't overthink it, just jot down whatever comes to mind. And if you're not sure, that's okay. Start with this question. What would a career I love give me that I don't have right now? Pause the video if you need to, and I'll wait. Step 2. Play to your strengths. Here's the truth. You don't have to be good at everything to build a career you love. In fact, trying to be good at everything is a surefire way to burn out. Instead, focus on what you're naturally good at, your strengths, and build from there. Think about it. When you're doing something you're good at, it doesn't feel like work, does it? Time flies, you feel energized, and you're in your element. That's the sweet spot we're aiming for. So how do you figure out your strengths? Start by asking yourself these questions. What do people always compliment me on? What tasks or activities make me lose track of time? What comes so naturally to me that I forget not everyone can do it? For me, it was writing and teaching. I've always loved breaking down complex ideas into simple, actionable steps, which is exactly what I get to do now as a content creator. Your strengths might be different. Maybe you're a natural problem solver, a great listener, or a creative thinker. Whatever it is, lean into it. Because when you build a career around your strengths, it doesn't just feel easier, it feels right. And here's a quick win for you. Write down 3 things you're naturally good at. Then, think about how you could turn those strengths into a career. Don't worry if it's not a perfect match yet, we'll refine it as we go. Step 3. Take imperfect action. This is where most people get stuck. They wait for the perfect plan, the perfect opportunity. or the perfect moment to start. But here's the thing, perfect doesn't exist. And waiting for it is the fastest way to stay exactly where you are. The truth is, you don't need to have it all figured out to take the first step. In fact, the first step is often the hardest, but it's also the most important. Because once you start, you'll gain momentum, clarity, and confidence. So, what does imperfect action look like? It could be updating your resume, reaching out to someone in your dream industry, or even just researching potential career paths. It doesn't have to be big, just has to be something. Let me share a quick story. When I decided to leave my corporate job, I didn't have a detailed plan. I just knew I wanted to do something creative. So, I started a blog. It wasn't perfect and I had no idea where it would lead. But that first post was the spark that eventually led me here. Your first step might look different. Maybe it's signing up for a course, attending a networking event, or even just telling a friend about your goals. Whatever it is, take it. Because action breeds clarity, and clarity breeds progress. All right, let's recap. 1. Clarify your why. Know your reason for wanting a career you love. 2. Play to your strengths. Focus on what you're naturally good at. 3. Take imperfect action. Start before you feel ready. These 3 steps are your foundation. They're simple, but they're powerful. And if you apply them consistently, you'll be amazed at how quickly things can change. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these steps resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Remember, building a career you love isn't about perfection, it's about progress. So, take that first step, no matter how small, and keep moving forward. You've got this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.